So the answer is no. The movie is not worth the money. Roll the credits. Okay, now with all the mean comments down, it's time to start my yap session regarding to what I think of the movie. So I watched this movie over the weekend. To be honest, I haven't really watched any movie in the theater ever since like Spider-Man. Just nothing really interests me, right? But since I was a big fan of Demon Slayer anime and the manga, and I hear that they're putting the final arc on the theater, I was like hugely hyped for it, and I was deeply disappointed as well. First, let me address the theater situation. To be honest, I thought it would be more adults or young adult watching this movie, but at least for the one that I went to, it was like 80% kids under like the age of 15. Nothing really wrong with that, but there are some gory scene in this movie. I don't know if the movie has any age restriction to it, but I've seen kids like 5 years old watching this. Yeah, definitely the movie is not made for those. Anyways, let's talk about the movie now. Is the movie fun to watch? Yes. Can it be in a normal 12 to 14 episode anime? Absolutely. Are they doing anything special to make it movie-worthy experience? Nope. The whole movie felt like an anime that you watch on a computer screen. At least for anime movies like The Boy and the Heron, you feel that it is a movie, right? With like beautiful hand-drawn animation. Or even like movie like Your Name, the beautiful scenery that it provides. But for Demon Slayer, it just feels like a normal episode stitched together, and hey, now it's a movie. But people might say, hey, Demon Slayer already has the best animation, what more do you want from it? I agree with that, okay? Demon Slayer absolutely does have the best animation. I won't say the best, but like one of the best animation in the industry, right? For anime. But if I'm sitting down in a movie theater, I'm expecting something more, right? It doesn't have to be better, quote unquote, than the anime, but at least something like different than what I'm seeing on my own screen, right? Okay, let's talk about the spoiler territory. So here's a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The pacing of this movie is bad. I said it. It only works for like a 12 episode anime form. Why the hell am I watching a 40-minute worth of content of Akasa's backstory? See, this is like what exactly I mean. It feels like the pacing is stripped straight out of anime instead of made for the movie. Because like for the Akasa section is so freaking long, some other fights are just comically short. Like the Kaigaku fight, I know the fight was short in the manga, but this is not like an excuse, right? You're making a movie, you can expand on it. Kaigaku was hyped up so much, right? He saying like he is like the guy who knows all the lightning moves outside of the first one. And he died like in 2 moves. It's like Zenitsu like taking a chill for the entire fight, and the moment he gets serious, he one-shots the guy. And yes, I understand that is how it happened in the manga, but can we not extend the fight a little bit more? Have more interesting move? Okay, back to the movie structure. It's okay for anime to be like fight, and then during a fight has a long backstory, and then go back to fighting, and then the villain dies. But for a movie, and that repeats the exact same pattern for like 3 times for all 3 villains, it felt so dragged on. Every time it goes to the backstory, I just want to fast forward it so I can see the cool fights. It's like stopping me from seeing the animation and the hyped things, you know? Also, this movie, you cannot watch it if you haven't watched the anime. You won't understand a thing from this movie. There are no character development for any of the main characters, outside of the main guy learning the new move, the transparent world. You know what? Like, if you haven't watched the anime, you won't even know who's the main guy. The whole thing just felt like an anime. I have to repeat that again. It just felt like an anime that is stripped together into like a movie. Let's talk about the positive of this movie. Yes, this movie has some absolutely great animation for fights. Again, that can be said for the anime as well. And that's about it. There isn't much of a story, and since it's like the final arc of the manga, all Demon Slayers are basically thrown into the arena and fight it out. So that is it. That's all the positive I can think of for the movie. Okay, let's talk about things that are outside of the movie, okay? Let's talk about the precedent that this movie is setting. This movie has already blew past, I think, $550 million, which is insane. Which means that from now on, moving forward, all the anime that you like is gonna be made into a movie. All you're gonna be seeing are like trailers, basically. They're gonna make a 12-episode trailer for the movie itself, and then everything that's important, the hyped up things, will be in the movie. As long as the IP is popular, they're gonna make everything into a movie instead of making it into anime. Well, we kind of see it coming, to be honest. Anime has never been very profitable unless the merch is selling really well. I can even say like majority of the anime fan, like 80%, never spent a dime on any of the anime. This is a great way for anime studio to actually make people pay for the content. I know that some people might wait for the movie to come out to be free online as well, but that requires like a year or two, and you will be missing out on the content if you do so, right? However, the animation studio is going to be raking in way more money from now on with this move. But the animator in anime is famous for being paid like under minimum wage or lower, right? And work under strict timeline. Are they gonna be paid more? I highly doubt it. So what's gonna happen is that company is gonna earn more from this transition, but the animator is still gonna earn the same amount. But who knows, you know, maybe they will get a pay bump due to all these shifts. But I kind of find it funny that animation studio finally found a way to monetize their content, and it just merged 6 episodes into one movie and it blew up. Glad to see the anime fan finally have to pay for their favorite hobby, I guess. Anyways, I'm anticipating Gojo versus Sukuna fight now to be in a movie too now. Probably like 3 of them. The great anime piracy era is freaking over. All the anime you'll be seeing would just be like low tier ones or like just prepping you for the movie. But yeah, what do you think about this? Are you glad that the animation studio find a way to stop piracy? Do you think the movie is much different from anime for Demon Slayer? Yeah, comment, I guess. Yeah, enough yapping. Bye.